This is a 95-foot Westport. It's a 2001 and there's a real kind of mini super yacht vibe to this. It's a lovely, lovely thing actually. American built. It's all about family living. It's all about volume, space. It's just a lovely thing to be aboard. So I'm going to take you onto this one, give you the full tour. You'll notice the side decks come down here and then stop. And then the main saloon comes right out almost to the edges. There's, I think, a very narrow walkway down there. And you'll see the benefit of that when we go on board, because it does make for a really spectacular main saloon. So we're going to step on back here. Let's come right on around. There we go, that's how she's looking from here. Let's go and take a look, shall we? This is the full tour. We're going to be doing deck areas, cabin areas, crew areas, engine space, the lot. And we're starting right back here. There's a really comfortable cockpit area, big overhang as well. You can see it comes right to the back, and that means you've got plenty of shade there. It's just a really great place to hang out when you're out at anchor, of course. All water around you, absolutely beautiful. There's a bar area out here as well, so this is things like fridge, sink is out here. Actually, that one is the fridge, so that one is perhaps an ice maker. Let's have a look. That's exactly what it is, ice maker. There we are. Anyway, let's head on inside because I want to show you this main saloon and the effect of taking those decks right out. You can see on this side as well, there's no walkway out onto the side of the boat here. And so this area is vast. Look at that. For a 95-foot yacht, that is spectacular. We've got TV that rises out of here. Again, it's all about comfortable living. This is the kind of stuff you have at home, isn't it? It's all sort of like freestanding style furniture. These actually are on swivels, so they aren't fixed down, but they move around. But a very, very comfortable spot to relax. Big windows and a lot of beam, as you can see, a lot of beam. Dining area is here as well. You've also then got things dotted around like this bar area over on this side. So for example, ice maker in here as well. Bits of storage around the place for glasses and that kind of stuff. There we go, you can see those up there. And some nice lighting, which is not strobing in real life, that's just the GoPro messing about. Okay, let's head on forward. Now, actually, what I'm going to do is head on forward this way first of all, and I'll explain why in a moment. You've got doorway here out onto the side deck, because of course, that's where the side deck starts. From there forward, you can see where it comes in and goes around. We'll have a look around there, obviously, in a little while. Day heads on this one is in here, so that's on the main deck. And if we head down here, we've got accommodation, but not all of it. The layout on this is quite interesting. So we come down here, there's a lobby area, and if we head this way first of all, what we will find is a very nice 2-berth cabin here with single beds in. Very comfortable, loads of headroom, very easy style. Like this a lot. There is big hang locker there, you've got drawers around the place, and then the ensuite is in here with a separate shower, thusly, and the toilet's in behind there. Now if we head on to the other side, so we come around here and drop over this way, this one is an even bigger cabin, double bed in here. Very nicely done, isn't it? Just a ton of storage. It just would be such a comfortable boat to spend some time on this one. And if we come back here, you can see again, you've got the wardrobe there, hanging locker, call it what you will. And the ensuite is tucked away in there. Toilet there. And a shower like so. Now if we reverse back out of here and head across, you'll notice there's double doors going forward, which gives a nice sense of occasion to the fact that this is the owner's cabin. Let's open this right up. There we go, one that way and one that way. And we'll come over here and drop ourselves back into this corner. Check that out. That is fantastic, isn't it? What a great size. Full beam of the boat. If we head on up through here, the ensuite runs right the way across behind this bulkhead. So there's a door here, there's a door over there. We've got the toilet and then the central shower And you can see a similar arrangement over there. Now, some people say, well, you wouldn't want to both be in there at the same time, would you? And the answer to that is, no, you wouldn't. You'd use it one at a time. But if you did want to use it both together, you could, of course, simply frost the glass if you wanted a bit more privacy. But that's why they don't actually put the frosted glass in right the way across, because the idea is to use it one at a time. But anyway, huge shower there in the centre. Look at that. Remarkable. And then you sink round here. And as you'd expect, just a ton of storage. Because if we go back here, apart from all of that you can see all the way across that side, you've also got back here a walk-in wardrobe. Check that out. Very nice indeed. And you might think, well, that's very spectacular, Nick, but 3 cabins on a 95-foot yacht? Well, yes, but no. There's another one. Check this out. We're going to back up here. Now, I mentioned that these are really popular for family living, and it's very much the kind of the American way of life, really, is that if you come around here, another door onto the side deck, because again, the side decks start here and go forward. Some steps there which we will go up in a minute, but what we'll find here is a wonderful country kitchen. And this is really where you come just to chill out. You know, it's like the focus of the home, isn't it, the kitchen? And this is a brilliant focus. What a great place to gather in the morning for a bit of breakfast. Somebody doing a fry up over here. Massive fridges about the place. A load of cooking. I mean, it's just brilliant. A very, very comfortable spot indeed. However, you might have noticed there's another stairway here, and this takes us down to a completely separate forward cabin. And what this is brilliant for, just imagine a situation where you've got, I don't know, husband and wife, kids, all using those cabins that we saw on the lower deck further back, but then for the grandparents, their own little private retreat away from the hubbub of the family. And that's what this gives you. So that would be one way you could use this area. It is lovely, isn't it? Really nice. You've got AV equipment in here, again drawers, again hanging locker over there, and of course an ensuite. That's in here, shower and toilet, sink and so forth. Bits of storage about the place, like so. But isn't that a gorgeous and totally separate private cabin? Fantastic. I'll show you very quickly that hanging locker. That's in here. Again, proper walk-in, just huge. Fantastic. Like this very much. Let's head on back. We've got the outside to see, we've got the crew quarters to see, we've got the engine space to see, but we're going to stop first. For me, that's kind of the focal point of the boat. Just beautiful. Excellent. Okay, let's press on. In fact, what we will do as we're going past this door here is slide that one open, step out here. You can see how these decks work. That just stops there. You can walk down there, but it's not really for sort of regular use, obviously. You've got a doorway here so that if you're alongside a quay, you can step straight off the boat. And if we walk around here, this strolls us around to the foredeck. You've got sunbathing up here. You've got a massive deck locker there as well. And then your anchor handling kit, of course, is here as well. Deep bulwarks, very much the super yacht thing. And that's how she looks from here. We'll head back down this side. Similar arrangement on this side. You've got the side door. This, in case you're wondering, is steps that will go in on the outside of here so that you can open that and have steps that come out and go down for getting on off tender. Then if we come back through this one, we're back into the saloon. And what we're going to do this time is take a turn around here. Those steps that I mentioned that we didn't go up, well, we're now going to. That one there, I'm going to show you this incidentally. The space that's in here, in the engineering areas, and places like that. Look at this! It's vast! And that, I think, looks like more refrigeration in there as well. Let's back up. But yeah, lot of space on this boat, lot of space. There we go, let's close that one back up. When we go this way now, this takes us up to the raised pilot house. So you've got the big vertical wheel, these lovely controls, absolutely fantastic. Thruster controls here as well, all your navigation equipment is all arrayed across here, and a good view from here as well, because you're raised up. It is a raised pilot house after all. That's what your view out looks like. There we go, Westport 95, there's the schematic. It tells you everything that's running, so bilge pumps and that kind of stuff, if anything's running, it lights up on here and warns you. You see there's a test mute thing there as well, so it can alarm as well. Seating area up around here, great place again for people to gather, lots of separate areas on this boat. That's lovely when you're underway because you can chat to whoever's at the helm and you can see what's going on, but you're nice and sheltered. But if we head around here, there's some more steps, and this will take us up to the flybridge. And another very commanding helm position. You might be wondering about the lack of the seat downstairs, and the reason for that is because generally you don't sit and drive these like a car. When you're down there, it's normally when you're on passage and you're on autopilot, so you wouldn't have to sort of be at the wheel the whole time. Up here, you're much more sort of driving the boat, if perhaps you're in closer inshore, the boat's around, that kind of thing. So that is more of a driving position really. Again, these wonderful Detroit diesel electronic controls. Love details like this. Very nice. Bar is up here. Again, that kind of social nature of the boat, the way that everyone can gather, lots and lots of spaces for people to gather. Underneath this one is another set of controls, and the reason for that is because it's basically a wing station. You can stand here and you can watch the boat in. If you're coming this side too, you want to see where you're placing the boat, that's the perfect place to do it from. We've got a refrigerator in here, we've got the sink, bit of storage, all that kind of stuff is all in there. Hard top on this one as well, so it's nicely shaded, and a very lovely area here just to chill out, and an even nicer area to chill out arguably just here, because this is the hot tub. Very nice. Now if you come back here, you'll notice a crane and you'll notice a tender, because that's where that lives, right on the aft there. Again, very much a super yacht feature. Crane, pick it up, swing it around, drop it in the water, away you go. Let's head around this way because there's another stairway here. This is another great area, like a day bed where you can sort of chill out here, looking out across the back of the boat. And then these wonderful steps that curve around. And these drop you straight back down to this aft main deck cockpit. Like so. So we're going to head this way. We're going to look at the crew quarters. And we are going to look at, I love these, the way they sweep round. There's a real sense of occasion as you walk up and down these. Engine room as well is down here. Here we go. That swings open like so. Look at the hinges on this, just enormous. And in we go. So down here, laundry facilities are down here, as you can see. A lot of the circuit breakers, switch gear, all that kind of stuff. Control panels are here. If we go into this one, we'll find a very nice crew cabin with the twin beds that cross over each other. Again, loads of storage you can see down there, up in there, and an ensuite, which is in here, so the toilet and a proper separate shower as well. So that's it, you can see it. There we go, fans running in there. And that's because I turned the light on earlier. There we go, switch that one back off. All right, let's cross over the other side, shut that one behind us, and we will go into here, because another very nice crew cabin, double bed in this one, so this would be typically like a captain's cabin. And again, storage in here. It's a bit bigger cabin actually, this one I would say. And in here then is another ensuite. So both of these are ensuite, and actually a really decent size. And again, shower in there. So that is that. Last thing to look at is engines, and they are in here. Check these bad boys out. These are a pair of MTUs. They are 12 V2000s, so they're 1,480 horsepower each. They're giving the boat about 22 knots flat out, and she'll cruise at probably about 18, 19 knots, that sort of area. So decent speed for what is a pretty big motor yacht. Generators live in here as well. You can see there's a gen set over on that side, Northern Lights. And if I swing around the other way, you'll see exactly the same on that side. So you've got the backup of the two. Fantastic lighting in here, really good. And fantastic headroom. Very nice area to move around and work in. You can see this lovely tread on the floor, which is like a soft touch, high grip surface, extends all the way around, so you can actually wander around. How clean it is. And because this is a 2001 boat, you know, over 20 years old, it's pretty damn impressive, isn't it? Very, very, very nice. All right, let's come back out of here. We'll head out this way. Shut that door behind me. There we go. And we're back out onto the bathing platform. And I'm going to finish up just here, and I am going to say massive thanks to HMY Yachts. They organised this tour. It's been a real pleasure to bring this one. It's a magnificent yacht. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.